The Innistrad set from Magic the Gathering is a gothic horror theme expansion first released in 2011. This set is happening on a plane of Innistrad, the world that is dominated by dark, eerie atmosphere, with humans struggling to survive against monsters like vampires, werewolves, zombies, and spirits. The set draws heavily on classic horror tropes, creating a world where light is fleeting and fear is pervasive. This set is one of the most beloved by both players and game designers, and it is lauded for its deep lore, innovative mechanics, and its ability to capture the essence of classic horror with the game's framework. And today, my friends, we have a really nice introduction box, Repel the Dark, to this set. So we expect 60 card deck in this box and a sealed 15 card booster pack. Let's go ahead and open this nice box. This is how it looks from you can see there is a foil card over here, Elder of Laurels. Let's go ahead and open it. This is what we get inside: a deck itself and a booster. Let's start with the deck. And we can see that Elder of Laurels is separate from the rest of the cards. So this is a rare human advisor, 2/3. Target creature gets +6/+6 until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Very, very nice card. And it's a foil. And let's see what's inside of this pack. So we got 2 inserts. Let's take a look at them. This is Innistrad. Ooh, that looks like a large insert right here. Yeah, wow, look at these guys. Look at this. So this insert is telling us about Magic the Gathering. In general, they explain the color pie. And on the other sides, they have all 5 starter decks explained. They have some fluff over here, and of course, they have all the cards that go into every single deck. So we have 5 decks to play in this set. We have Spectral Legions. We have Eldritch Onslaught, Deathly Dominion, Carnival of Blood, and Repel the Dark. And we start with the Repel the Dark. By the way, we have all of them available, and we will open all of them on this channel. So this is first insert. Let's take a look at the other one. So the second insert is explaining how to play Magic the Gathering. This is how you play. This is combat, attacking, blocking, combat example, card types, parts of Magic card, glossary. So this is basically a thing that explains for the new players how to play. On the other side of this, they explain even more, and they tell about Planeswalkers a little bit. Really interesting insert. Really cool. But let's take a look finally at the cards. So really beautiful lands here. This set has only 3 variations of every basic land in order to make place for other interesting cards. So we have a plains, have another plains, have a third flavor of it. More plains. So this is a white-green deck, as we all remember. That's a lot of plains right there. Really beautiful ones. I didn't even remember how beautiful they are. And we started with the basic land forest. Really beautiful. Look at this spooky forest. Isn't that spooky? So we have Halloween happening soon, and this forest captures beautifully the atmosphere of gothic horror and Halloween. Look at this, like some sort of like mysterious mist is going on, and so on and so forth. Really beautiful. So the least spookiest is this one, I believe. I like this one. This one is amazing. It's so beautiful. Okay, so a lot of lands. And we start with some uncommons. Overrun, sorcery. Creatures you control get +3/+3 and gain trample until end of turn. Alright. Bramble Crush, sorcery. Destroy target non-creature permanent. Also very, very interesting. Smite the Monstrous. Instant. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. There we go. Another one. Butcher's Cleaver. Equipments. Artifacts. Equipments. Equipped creature gets +3/+0. As long as equipped creature is a human, it has lifelink. Oh, that's interesting. A lifelink card. Spear from Evil. Instant. Creatures you control gain protection from non-human creatures until end of turn. So as you can see, this deck is all about humans. So we already mentioned that there are multiple tribes in this set. Vampires, werewolves, zombies, spirits, and of course humans. So humans are pretty much the tribe of this deck. Bonds of Faith. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 as long as it's human. Otherwise, it can't attack or block. Bonds of Faith number 2. Titanic Growth. Alright, and this is the card from Magic the Gathering 2012. You can see it's not from Innistrad. Target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. Really nice. Another one. Sharpened Pitchfork. Artifact equipment. Equipped creature has first strike. As long as equipped creature is a human, it gets +1/+1. Equip 1. Silver Inlaid Dagger. Beautiful dagger over here. Artifact equipments. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. As long as equipped creature is a human, it gets an additional +1/+0. Equip 2. Blazing Torch. Artifact equipment. Equipped creatures can't be blocked by vampires or zombies. Okay. Equipped creature has tap, sacrifice Blazing Torch. Blazing Torch deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Equip 1. Thrabbing Purebloods. Some angry dogs sitting somewhere in a manor. Another Thrabbing Purebloods. 3/5. Slayer of the Wicked. 3/2. When Slayer of the Wicked enters the battlefield, you may destroy target vampire, werewolf, or zombie. Nice. Fiend Hunter. Look at this art. This art is amazing. This is really, really, really cool. When Fiend Hunter enters the battlefield, you may exile another target creature. When Fiend Hunter leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner control. Okay, so you can get rid of something temporarily. Mentor of the Meek. This is a first rare, apart from the one that we have seen here, this one. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 mana. If you do, draw a card. Okay. Elder Cathar, human soldier. Yeah, Cathars are a religious monastic order of this plane that is part of Church of Abyssin, and we will talk about that in further videos, I guess. When Elder Cathar dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. If that creature is a human, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it instead. So you see, humans get more buffs. Another Elder Cathar. Benalish Veteran. Yeah, you can say this is a card from M12 because it is Benalish, and Benalia is not on Innistrad for sure. Whenever Benalish Veteran attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And this is a 2/2 human soldier. Unruly Mob. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Unruly Mob. 1/1 creature, human. We have 3 of them. Abyssinian Priest. 1 mana tap target non-human creature. Aha! So this is how you get rid of dangerous things without killing them. We have 2 of the priests. Jade Mage. Human Shaman. Also from M12. 2 mana, 1 green. Put a 1/1 green Saproling creature token onto the battlefield. Okay, Saproling creature tokens. We have 2 of these. Hamlet Captain. Creature, human warrior. Whenever Hamlet Captain attacks or blocks other human creatures you control, get +1/+1 until end of turn. Really nice. We have 2 of them. Selfless Cathar. Human Cleric. 1/1. 1 mana, 1 white mana. Sacrifice Selfless Cathar. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. And he is also very cheap to play because you will have to pay this later. Elite Vanguard. Human Soldier. 2/1. And he is uncommon because he costs 1 white mana. So we got 1 of them. Avacyn Pilgrim, Human Monk. 1/1 green. On tap, adds 1 white mana to your mana pool. Even though the card is green, it adds 1 white mana. That is why it is a white-green deck. And this is the last card over here. So I think, all in all, we got just 2 rares here. Bunch of uncommons. Yes, exactly. So it's Mentor of the Meek and Elder of Laurels. That are the rares in this deck. Let's take a look what kind of goodness awaits us in the booster. So here in the booster, we expect to see a lot of cards that have funny Innistrad mechanics. And the reason is because the humans deck that we have opened today is probably one of the most normal, so to speak. It's a kinda intro pack after all, so it doesn't have a lot of very advanced stuff. Anyways, we start with Naturalize, instant, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Hysterical Blindness, the blue card. Creatures your opponent control get -4/-0 until end of turn. Blood-Crazed Neonate. Creature Vampire 2/1. Blood-Crazed Neonate attacks each turn if able. Whenever Blood-Crazed Neonate deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So you better kill this thing fast, otherwise it will become too strong. Rebuke. Instant, destroy target attacking creature. Okay, so fairly expensive creature. Destruction, Walking Corpse, creature zombie, 2/2, black. Look at the art. Isn't that a Halloween-y kind of art? I think it is. Very, very beautiful. Ancient Grudge. Destroy target artifact, flashback 1 green mana. So this is the first card with a flashback. I'm not sure if flashback was introduced here. I'm pretty sure it was not. There were probably flashback cards before. But the flashback means that you can play the card from the graveyard for 1 green mana, even though it is a red card. So you want to put this card in the green-red for sure. Avacyn Pilgrim, we have seen him before, another card that is green and produces mana of another color, namely white. Prey Upon, sorcery. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Alright, very nice way of getting rid of another creature. Mourn of the Unhallowed, sorcery. Put 2/2 black creature zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield. Flashback 5 black. You can basically play this card twice, for this price and for a flashback price from the graveyard. After that, of course, you have to exile it. Graveyard Shovel. Artifacts. Look at this picture. Look at this picture, guys. Isn't that amazing? This is amazing art. Love it. I really love it. So, the Graveyard Shovel, for 2 mana and a tap, target player exiles a card from his or her graveyard. If it's a creature card, you gain 2 life. Human Scouts, when Mausoleum Guard dies, put 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. Another Mentor of the Meek, so we got 2 of them apparently. I will have to check if it is a good card, money-wise or not, but this is a one. And we got a card for representing double-faced cards. We didn't have any double-faced cards in this set, I believe, in this booster, I believe. But the way it works is there are a bunch of cards in this set, namely all these cards, that are double-faced cards. So on the back of the card, there is another face. And they switch between day and night. And yeah, the rules for switching are normally shown on the card itself. And in order for you to be able to represent this card in a deck, you put this kind of card with a check mark for the card that you're actually representing. A really neat token. And this is a double-faced card that we were talking about. Tormented Pariah. So look at this. There is a Tormented Pariah over here. So we can represent it. You can see that this is a normal card. But this card is double-faced because on the other side, on the dark side, it's Rampaging Werewolf. So what is the Tormented Pariah doing? Let's take a look. It's a 3/2 Human Warrior Werewolf. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform Tormented Pariah. And then, if no spells were cast last turn, you basically transform this guy into this. And this is a werewolf, creature werewolf. 6/4, very formidable. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, transform Rampaging Werewolf. So basically, it all depends on the number of spells casted last turn. So this is a Tormented Pariah. This is a card, pretty much info card about Fat Packs. And we got Travel Preparations. Oh, we got a foil here. Look at this. Look at this. This is a sorcery. Puts a +1/+1 counter on each up to 2 target creatures. Flashback 1 white mana. Another card that is good in green and white. Very, very nice. So we would put this card into this deck for sure. So we got, all in all, 2 Mentors of the Meek and an Elder of Laurels from this box. We also got funny 2-sided cards. This is the mechanic of this set, a new mechanic. And that is pretty much what we have here. I myself really like Innistrad set because this was the second time I was going back to Magic the Gathering, and I really loved Innistrad and playing some Innistrad cards. I didn't have fancy decks at that time, but now I do. We're gonna open more of them really soon. And that is gonna be all for today, my friends. Let me know in the comment section below, how do you like this set? What do you think of this particular intro pack? And I will see you in the next video. Max is out. Take care. Bye.